everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First for Philadelphia. And looking at the Knicks, they've got Robinson. What a tremendous talent, getting ready for his first NBA appearance. And it's Randall in at the 4.
It had been almost 2 decades since the Knicks had finished atop the Atlantic Division, guys, and since the most recent alignment changes in '04, they had never finished first. But that changed last year.
Yeah, the Atlantic title had just gone between the Nets and the Celtics for the last 11 or so seasons, but finally, the Knicks were able to reach the top, and they did it in a year, Steve, where the division was loaded with good teams.
Yeah, no doubt. With the Celtics, Nets, and Knicks, pretty good solid teams there. I thought the Knicks had an excellent season all in all, but in New York, the expectations are high, and they want more than just an Atlantic Division title. Well, he really anchors their defense. You know, his teammates can lean on him. They know that he's going to be in the right spot. He's so smart, so skilled. Really the complete package at the defensive end of the floor.
And, you know, he's also a tough finisher, Steve. There's very little a defender can do if he gets to within arm's length of the basket. I think it's fair to say that the top of the Eastern Conference has been getting tougher over the last few seasons. Unfortunately for the Sixers, they've headed the other direction. They've been going south, and part of why they were on the outside of the playoffs looking in.
Now, here is Robinson. They get the rebound. Harris outside. On the wing, Harden. Pulls up from the corner. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And back to what you were saying, Clark, about Philadelphia going through a lot of roster changes last year. You're right, in a season where a lot of other teams in the East put it all together. Steve, bad timing for Philadelphia.
Yeah, bad timing. Roster changes and injuries, of course. I mean, the big trade for Bynum looked like it was going to be something that could help them get to the top of the East, but Bynum never played a single game for them. And so it's understandable why Philadelphia struggled.
The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First free throw is good.
I think it's safe to say, guys, that the Atlantic Division was one of the tougher ones in the East last year, if not all of the NBA, but both New York teams improved and Boston made the playoffs as usual. Philly was able to hold their own, though, even in a down year.
He hits both from the stripe. Well, Clark, as you said, Philadelphia did remain respectable against the rest of the Atlantic Division, even in a lost season. Steve, they had a 7-9 record for them, and even while they weren't 500, they certainly played better against the Atlantic Division than they did outside the Atlantic.
Yeah, I think a big part of that is because there's some deep-seated rivalries between teams like Philly and Boston and New York. So even if a team like the Sixers is struggling, their fans are going to bring it on those nights when the rivals come to town.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Tucker.
Still looking for that first bucket here to start the game.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. 0. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, for a long time, the Knicks were viewed as a young team on the rise, but when they added Rasheed Wallace last year, the average age went to 32, which was the oldest team in the league last season, and you saw it in their play. They were a group of veterans out there.
The first free throw is good. And for the Knicks, the veteran leadership helped them at times as they had to go through some very tough stretches, Steve, due to injury.
Yeah, they did go through some stretches, but they really did well to secure the division title and get that high seed going into the playoffs. They had a pretty decent run all in all, but this is a team that has higher aspirations than just getting to the conference semis.
So he gets them both.
You know, the Knicks got off to a fast start, but when you employ as many old bodies as they did last year, it's hard to sustain the level of play you need over the course of a full season. It's one reason they started to falter a bit late in the year.
And so it's New York with it. 7-point differential. Shots good from there.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. He dishes it to Tucker. Leads him in there. Pick off in midair. Pass to Barrett. Tries from 7. And that's good off the glass that time. He's got 5.
You know, as soon as that steal was made, it was over. That was going to be a bucket the whole way.
That's exactly how a turnover cost you.
And Clark, you said the Knicks did hit that low last season right after the All-Star break into early March. But, Steve, when the vets saw the finish line in sight, they picked up their play and got back in it.
That's right. They won 13 games in a row late in the season, catapulting themselves back into the top tier of teams in the East, and let everyone know that they would not be exiting the playoffs early. That really was the start of that run.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Releases. Shot is off. And New York the other way now. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
Yeah, the speed is their strong suit, and they'd like to play that way today if coach has his way. He said there's no reason to hold these guys back. We'd like to push the pace as much as possible and play the game on our terms. Guys?
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Tucker. After the made shot from Fournier, the 3 from Harden. Good. Harden's got 5.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 3. There's the screen. Here's Fournier. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Harden kicks to Harris. Passes it to Tucker. Inside. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. He's got 9.
A perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Boy, he looks fresh and confident out there right now.
Barrett the pass to Randall. Kicks it to Fournier. And again, it's New York.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
The 76ers have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Harden, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's one player who can get hot in a big hurry. It's like he has an on-off switch, and once it gets flipped on, he's tough to stop.
And what he can do with the ball in his hands borders on miraculously ridiculous sometimes. He's broken a few ankles in his day, that's for sure.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Philadelphia with the ball. It's rebounded by Randall.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. We're lucky he couldn't punish him for it. You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. 0. The Knicks rebound. Number 1. Number 55. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the score by New York. Harden can't hit.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Now the 76ers on the break. Number 5. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
New York trailing. From deep. Offensive rebound. Number 1. And he can't bank that one in. Number 22.
Oh, get it!
Watch out now. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers making the switch here. They get a hand on it. Well, it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Poke loose. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Knicks trail by 7. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Number 5, and that is good. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. Number 22, again, Philadelphia.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
And so it's New York with it. 7-point differential. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. The Knicks shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Number 5, and that one's good. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Number 22. That's good. 8 points for him. Here's Rose. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. From the arc. And the shot is good. Here's Milton. Cannot hit. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. 76ers lead by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 6. Dives for it. Clock at 6. New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And here's Rose outside. Here's Robinson. And the layup falls. Robinson's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Knicks.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, just piling up points in the paint.
Knicks shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Misses in close.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Number 22. Drains it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
There's a screen by Robinson. Rose attacking. The putback and the dunk by Robinson.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure might, Clark. So strong going back up with that one.
That's exactly what he's capable of, guys. So strong.
So it's Philadelphia now. Number 30. Number 5. That's good. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Well, most of all, I just love the work he puts in on the offensive glass. So many of his points come on putbacks just because of sheer hustle.
He's one of the tougher players you'll ever see. Sometimes he comes away from games pretty banged up, but you'll never hear him complain about it or let it affect his performance.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Grimes. They grab their own miss. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 6.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Number 5. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Knicks trail by 7. Here's Grimes. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
The 76ers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Number 20. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, he stopped the dunk there. That was about the only play he could make.
Well, you don't like the foul, but you don't like to give up an easy dunk either.
The 76ers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Well, you look at last season's numbers, guys, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
And he makes both free throws. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Poked away. Outside Robinson. 0. Hits the 3.5.
Next down. 40.
The 76ers leading by 4. Number 22. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, nice body control there, narrowly missing the shot. Would have been a three-point play.
Had a free look at it after the foul. Nice play.
The 76ers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. That free throw, no good. And the Knicks making a change here. Can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Knicks trailed by 4. There's a screen by Robinson. 0. Misses the wing jab.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
Here's Milton. There's the bucket. Good.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Takes the 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
The 76ers leading by 3. Number 30. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. He feeds it to Rose. Backs him down. The pass to Randall. Clock is at 3. On deep. The long distance 3 is good.
Those are starting to add up. The last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeout.
Number 30. Tries again. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He has 5.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Chipped away. Now the 76ers on the break. Number 22 throws down the breakaway jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight with the coach.
And the 76ers making a change here. Barrett, defended by Tucker. Pass to Barrett. Outside Rose. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 0. He's covered by Rose. Number 21, defended by Barrett. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
The 76ers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Knicks trail by 10. New York calls timeout.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
And so here is New York. It's a 10-point game. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The 76ers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Number 21. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 16 points for him.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Number 1. It's blocked. To the middle. Here's Milton. Makes it off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Here's Fournier. He has 7. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the layup.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
So it's Philadelphia now. Leading by 12. Gets it to go.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Harden's checked in. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. Passes it to Randall. Fires from deep. That's good. 6 points for him.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been 3-pointers.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Back to Harden. And again, it's Philadelphia.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
New York's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Now the pass to Barrett. To the inside. Number 55. And he lays it straight in.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
30 seconds left here in the second. The dish now to Tucker. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 0. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. 19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Barrett from deep 3-point range. And again, New York with the triple. 7 seconds left in the first half. Harden dishes to Harris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the first half is now in the books. 76ers on top, up 10. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And now get ready for the halftime report. We're happy to be part of your Sunday. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they have the lead against New York. They've been very focused on the defensive end, generating steals, showing a high-level activity and aggression defensively. James Harden has been the X factor. You have to love the way he's asserted his will on the offensive end. On the Knicks side of things, they're managing to hang around. Tenacious offensive rebounding. Their second chance points are piling up. Now let's head back out to the start of the second half. Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke take it away.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. Knicks trail by 10. Passes it to Randall. Harris is there. The jump hook. Some solid defense from Harris.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on that.
Dishes it to Tucker. There's the steal. And Fournier kicks to Robinson. Down low. Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 8 points for him.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Tucker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, he hit his foul shots at about a 74% clip last season.
That free throw good from Tucker. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Knicks with possession here. Trailing by 10. The pass to Randall. Here's Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Just seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
And here are the 76ers now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Good. He's got 20.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
The finger roll finish at the bucket.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Harris. Harden outside. Launches a 3. Gets the bucket. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Knicks trail by 10. Ball's not loose. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the miss from Fournier. Harden outside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Harden. 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
The 76ers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
That's tipped. Now the 76ers on the break for the finish. Finishes the freak with a slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And so it's New York with it. 76ers getting the bucket. New York calls timeout.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So a timeout is appropriate here.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. To stop the run, and that one's good. He's got 10.
He's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The 76ers leading by 13. Harris kicks it to Tucker. Goes up on the block. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul, and he's on his way to the free throw line.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today. Look at the free throw percentage, unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
And so it's New York with it. It's a 16-point game. There at the pass to Fournier. He kicks to Robinson. New York moving it around. Gets it to go. He's got 12.
And he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Feeds to Harris. Dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
That was a tough, gritty finish.
Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pass to Randall. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For New York, they have been perfect with the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the 76ers making a change here. Good on both. The 76ers leading by 14. Number 21. It's rebounded by Randall. New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. There at the pass to Fournier. No problem knocking that one down. Fournier's got 11 points.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
Something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room, and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray with that J.
A nice shot by Tucker. Knicks trail by 14. Passes to Randall. There's the feed to Fournier. The 8-footer. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Fournier's got 4 points in the quarter. The 76ers leading by 12. He dishes it to Tucker. For three. Can't get it to go.
Defensively, they did a great job of staying tight on him.
To the paint. No. Oh, my goodness.
What a huge play.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
So it's Philadelphia now. At one point, they led by 16. Snatched away. Here's the break. There at the pass to Randall. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Shoots from 14, and it's off the back rim. No good. Knicks trail by 10. There's the pass to Barrett. Three-pointer, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Number 8, defended by Fournier. Gets it to go. He's got 27.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
There's a screen. Pass to Randall. Here's Brunson. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
1:10 left here in the third quarter. Back to Harris. 0. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. He's got 9.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
0. And there's a nice one-handed slam. Nice hops and determination that time, Clark, to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Pass to Barrett. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Well, you look at the scoreboard and you realize how much he's already contributed. You really have to wonder how bad it might be if he weren't doing the job he's done so far.
Now here is Harris. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Fournier passes to Randall. Ball stolen. And now Philadelphia on the break. The coast-to-coast dunk.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and win.
The shot's good from Fournier. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Harris. And again, it's Philadelphia.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shot.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers lead by 14. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Number 5, guarded by Robinson. Harris dishes to Harden. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
At the line, the 76ers, James Harden, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Harden hits them both. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 16. Got a piece of it. All by himself. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Such a wide open look. And here are the 76ers now.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Number 5, guarded by Robinson. It's Harden with the drive. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half. Back to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Backs in. Here's Grimes. No good on the 3. Philadelphia leading by 17. On the wing, Harden.
Get there.
The shot will not go. Some solid defense from Robinson. Three-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway. Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking, and they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Here's Barrett. The rim-ramming two-handed jam.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And the 76ers making a change here. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Good. And here's Harden. Kicks to Tucker. From outside the arc, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Knicks trailed by 18. Outside Rose. Here's Randall. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
That drops. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. 13 feet away. And again, it's New York.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. Harden outside. Again, Philadelphia. Here's Fournier. Knocks it loose. The finish. And Harden with the stuff.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
And it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And it's hauled in by the 76ers.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hip. That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
The 76ers making a switch here. So it's the Knicks now. Knocked away. It's stolen by Harris. By himself. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
So deflating for a team, Clark, coughing up the ball at one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
And there's the pass to Barrett. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Knocked loose. Tries to save it. And now Philadelphia on the break. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. They set the pick. Outside Rose. 5 to shoot. Number 1 gets the 14-footer to fall. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. To the middle, number 30. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. No challenge from the defense there, Clark. Could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner, going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the winding now, Steve.
Now here's Rose. Tight defense on him. Number 1. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
4-3.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
It's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
And the 76ers making a change here. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Number 21. The jumper from the free throw line is good. He's got 31.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As he should. That's a good decision. When he gets a clean look, he's got to take it.
Number 5. And he jams it with authority. He is capable, Clark, of some incredible athleticism.
And we just got a chance to see it on full display right there.
Well, you got to love a point guard who can finish like a power forward.
Philadelphia's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. .43 seconds left in the game. Gets the bucket.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
He's all alone. Number 8 hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
Number 5. No good with the layup. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.